your host, Reese Whiteman. Got no idea what week we're on. 17 or so, at least. Today, we have two-time champion, one-time on air, David, going up against Jack. First appearance this year, host of This Week in 23 Sports, co-host. Jack, were you on Triple Play last year?
I was, and I won against Lucas, who hosts Tiger Pick'ems this year. So
that was your only appearance?
That was my only appearance last year.
So you're 1-0. So,
1-0.
battle of the undefeated, David versus Jack. Let's get into it. This will be a good one.
Let's go.
This will be a good one. There's a little bit of smack talk going on in the studio earlier, but that's all right.
Not for me.
Not for Jack. All right. Just like we do every time, we're going to do some starting quarterbacks for a team. Any guesses on what team it's going to be?
The Montreal Alouettes Canadian Football League.
Not quite.
New York Jets. Oh, just for Shane.
That would have been a good one. Maybe we'll have to do it soon. But we're doing the Philadelphia Eagles.
Okay.
So, Jack, we'll go ahead and start with you.
We will go with Nick Foles.
Boom.
We'll go with Carson Wentz.
Of course.
What's this from? The year 2000 still?
From 2000 onward.
Okay. Let's see. Donovan McNabb was there, right?
Of course.
Josh McCown.
It should be, shouldn't it? Ooh. I don't
Did he
think
only
he
start
started.
did he only start a playoff game?
I guess
Or
he
he
did.
just never started. Or he's just like the long time backup.
Yeah, I don't think he's ever started.
Oh my goodness.
Wow.
Oh my goodness.
I was like totally ready to give you the point, and then I
Yeah.
did a quick scan there, and I was like,
why. That's what I thought.
you've had a few of those where you name off like a really good guess.
The last one was Terrell Pryor, and I'm
Yeah.
like, that had to be Terrell Pryor.
All right, Jack.
Michael Vick.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my goodness. I'm
There aren't a ton of Eagles
I am
quarterbacks.
I am
There are less than I thought there
struggling
was.
here.
Yeah.
I am legitimately struggling here to name any Eagles quarterbacks. I can't even think of who the quarterback was in the early 2000s other than McNabb and Vick.
That was about it. McNabb was from about 2000, 2009, except for a few games here and there.
This is hard to witness.
There's really only about like two more names that you might get.
Yeah, I mean this is wrong, but Jalen Hurts.
Jalen Hurts is not yet. Jack,
Right.
yet both your strikes to play
I
with.
come back with 3-1.
I'm trying to think of when they were in the Chip Kelly offense and then they McNabb. Did Mark Sanchez start a game for them?
Oh,
He sure did. 8 games in 2014 and 2 games in 2015.
Okay.
That was one of the names I was thinking of.
All right.
One more.
I got no idea. Should probably throw out any name at this point.
Yeah, you got two strikes to play with.
Tim Tebow.
No.
Right? No.
why not?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
We'll go with Brock Osweiler.
Brock Osweiler has not.
I want to say
Yeah, no,
You got
that
this
would have
one.
been weird.
One.
No.
In 2015, Mark Sanchez started 2 games, and the other 14 games were started by Sam Bradford.
Oh,
His
got that one.
tenure there for a little bit.
I need to take this jersey off. Sam Bradford was traded to the Vikings. I don't know. I thought Sam Bradford, and I just didn't. That was embarrassing. I'm sorry to everyone watching at home.
It's all
I
right.
just
It's all
embarrassed
right.
all my
It's all right.
Vikings fans.
You'll have that. All right, so 4-1 going into round 2. Jack with the early lead. David,
It's fine.
we'll start
It's
with
fine.
you in round
It's fine.
2.
I think it's fine.
David, can you name an NFL team which no longer exists?
The Houston Oilers.
That'll do it. I forgot about this one. That was a pretty easy question. All right, Jack. Can you tell me who wears number 83 for the Cincinnati Bengals?
Cincinnati Bengals 83. Oh boy, is that? I should know this. I want to say I'll go with AJ Green. No,
It's not AJ Green.
Jackie the Seal, right?
Yep.
Is it Tyler Boyd?
It's Tyler Boyd, other receiver.
it's on my fantasy team too. I should know that.
Come on.
All right. 4-3. David, back to you. You can tie it up here.
Okay.
Who wears number 90 for the Pittsburgh Steelers?
TJ Watt.
TJ Watt does wear number 90 for the Pittsburgh Steelers. All tied up. Back to Jack. We were just talking about this. Can you tell me which team did Isaiah Ford get traded to today?
Oh, he got traded to Patriots, right?
He did get traded to the Patriots. Shouldn't have talked about that. Forgot that was a question. All right, David, can you tell me who ran the fastest 40 in NFL Combine history?
Well, it was Chris Johnson, and it was broke by John Ross.
It was. was broke by John Ross.
So John Ross is
Do you know what time it was?
422.
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
No extra
Is
points
it
for that,
422 or 424?
422, some swagger points there
Yeah.
for sure. All right. Jack, yes. Can you name an MLB team which no longer exists?
Montreal Expos.
Sure enough. All right. In round 3, finally, 5, 6.
Oh, wow. Here we go. Let's go. It's a close one.
It's anyone's game.
Mhm.
3 strikes this time in round 3. What we're gonna do? We're gonna go back and forth. We'll start with David, and we're gonna go from round 1, pick 1, all the way down as far as we can go of the 2020 NFL Draft.
The 2020 NFL Draft? Okay.
Yep. Who was picked number 1 overall?
Joe Burrow.
You sure it was?
Then it was Tua, right? No.
It was not Tua.
Can I
It's not good.
do I get to steal or no?
I think it just goes back to you.
Oh, so I get to name 2 overall or 3 overall?
Just name 2 overall.
2 overall was Chase Young.
Correct. I guess I can tell you the names too. I'll tell you the names. Pick 3, Detroit Lions.
Detroit Lions. Oh no.
Oh, no, it's like
Yeah, and I should know this too, and I don't. Man. See, I'm a Bears fan, and the Bears didn't have a first round pick this year,
Yeah.
so kind of phased out the first round for me for a while.
When I was waiting to see if we were gonna get 2, I was real
Yep.
familiar with who's
Yep.
gonna be there. So
Oh man. I've got no idea.
it's all right. The 3 okay. That's all right.
it was Ohio State cornerback Jeff Okude.
It sure was. All right, Jack, back to you. David leads 8-6 now. New York Giants with the 4th pick.
This is brutal.
This is like
Brutal. This
yeah,
is not
in
good.
between like Burrow and Young, and then whenever the rest
exactly,
kind of there was a
exactly.
little. Those kind of these were some under the radar picks a little bit.
Man, what are the Giants? I don't know. I have to take a knee on this one too.
All right, so that means David with the comeback.
It wasn't pretty.
Do you know who it was? Do you know who it was?
Andrew Thomas, and then Tua,
Uh-huh.
and then Justin Herbert.
And then who?
What was the team?
Panthers.
Derek Brown,
And then who?
Isaiah Simmons,
Yep. And then who by the Jaguars?
C.J. Henderson,
Yep. And then Browns.
Jedrick Wills,
And then the Jets.
Mekhi Becton,
Yep. And then the Raiders.
Ruggs,
And then the Buccaneers.
Wirfs,
Niners.
Kinlaw,
Yep.
Jamar Kinlaw,
Broncos.
Jerry Jeudy,
Falcons.
AJ Terrell,
Cowboys.
T.D. Lamb.
Dolphins again.
It was Austin Howard.
Austin Jackson.
Oh yeah, my bad. Austin
Raiders.
Jackson. It was Damon Arnett.
Yep. Jaguars.
And then it was Caleb on Chason, then Rager,
Yep.
and then Justin Jefferson,
And then Chargers.
Kenneth Murray,
Yep. Then the Saints.
Cesar Ruiz,
Yep. And the Niners.
Brandon Ayuk,
Yep. Packers.
Jordan Love, actually,
Yep. Seahawks.
Jordan Brooks,
Ravens.
Patrick Queen.
Titans.
Oh, I hear that stuff. They took. Was it an old lineman?
Mm-hmm.
It was that Austin Howard?
Isaiah Wilson.
Okay.
Dolphins again.
Oh, Noah Igbenogany.
Yep. Vikings.
Jeff Gladney.
Yep. Chiefs.
Clyde Edwards-Helaire.
That's the whole
That's
first
it.
round.
Makes me feel better that I have no chance whatsoever.
I wouldn't have any
It's
chance
done.
either.
No, it's T. Higgins, right, at 33.
And then T. Higgins, yeah.
Michael Pittman Jr.
Yep. Then who by the Lions?
I'm gonna keep going. Honestly, that one.
DeAndre Swift.
I could have
All
got
right.
that.
Well, one episode triple play.
Well, it was
Quick
ugly at
one.
the beginning, but I mean,
David, big comeback. The draft, really. I mean, never in any
it was
doubt
a good
there.
round. Yeah,
It was a good round for
Yeah.
you. All right. Well, you improved to 3-0.
Yeah, some wins aren't the prettiest, but we got an ugly win today, and I'll take what I can get, and
There you go. You're like the man to beat on campus now. Here.
apparently,
All right, Jack. You got anything you want to shout out here before we sign off?
Not really. It was an ugly win. It's all right. My Bears will have his Vikings later in the year. So
You're probably
There you
not
go, there you
2
go.
weeks learning
Exactly.
football. So.
All right. Well, thank you for watching Triple Play. What a great another episode. Dave, congrats. Congrats to the Dolphins.